He talks about the Framingham study, where the persons who had total cholesterol levels of 260 and above had 4 times the risk of cardiovascular events than the ones who were at 220 or below. So total cholesterol makes a giant, tremendous, it has a direct correlation with atherosclerosis, coronary artery disease, myocardial infarction risk. And the reason is because it sticks the red blood cells together, thus overcoming the zeta potential, thus making the blood more prone to clotting. Plus, these are people eating higher fat diets, more animal protein. They're also going to be likely more prone to leaky gut with all the amyloid clotting that goes with that. Ancel Keys' study in Minnesota started in 1947, confirmed the results of the Framingham study. Patients who had maximum total cholesterol 200, so 200 or less, in comparison with those of 220 to 240, were found to have 2.5 times less heart disease. Okay. All major population studies provide evidence of the correlation between cholesterol level and heart deaths. Another researcher, Welch, did angiographic studies of 723 men who were less than 40 years of age. Half had 2 main coronary arteries or more closed, and the relationship about the amount of arterial closure to total cholesterol level was identical, essentially identical to that of the Keys, Minnesota study. Cholesterol levels of 250 or more had closed arteries, had 3 times as much closed arteries as those with total cholesterol levels of less than 200. So it's totally useful and it's totally valid, and you should want to know that. Anybody who tells you otherwise on the internet, they're BSing you. And this is like McDougall had said. McDougall had said a lot of people challenge him on nutrition, and no one should challenge him on nutrition unless they've at least read Kempner and read Pritikin. And I would agree with that. You really can't have a sense of the history of nutrition unless you know about Kempner and Pritikin. And Pritikin did a fantastic job of summarizing all this research. He summarizes it in his books. He's summarizing it in this paper. In his books, he goes into more detail. It's nice because he's got all the references too, so you can see all this stuff. So that's the end of part 1 of the Pritikin papers. I'm going to continue on with at least a part 2, maybe a part 3 on this paper.